Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. So I'm in Northam. I was just going to make it a day trip, but I got so many suggestions on what to do. I decided to drive up yesterday afternoon, stay at the Duke's Inn. Janet's studying. She can't study when I'm there because I'm always interrupting her and things, so she was happy to get me out of the house. A lot of things to show you today, but for now, let's roll the intro. And this is where I'm staying, the Duke's Inn Tavern. They got all sorts of accommodation here. There's motel rooms across the road there. They've got some really flash rooms around the corner. I'm just staying in one of the pub rooms upstairs. Really comfortable. Beautiful old building. I couldn't find out the age. I should have done a bit more research, but amazing old building. We'll make the code word Duke. D-U-K-E. And this is the info centre here. I'm going to go in and check as usual. They're already expecting me. We'll make the code word the same as all the info centres. Info. And this gorgeous old building's the Grand Hotel. 1905 it was built. They've spent a lot of money doing it up, I've been told. But let's go in and have a look. And I'm going in for breakfast. On their website I saw a big plate of pancakes, so I'm quite excited for pancakes, bacon and eggs, but we'll see. I'll let you know how lucky I get. Yes, I did see in the website right, so I'm having pancakes, bacon and eggs. This is such a beautiful hotel, they've done it up so well. But I'm going to turn off, have breakfast. Oh, we'll make the code word grand. Here we are at the Mount Omini lookout. This town there. Absolutely beautiful. I'll put the drone up so you can see it properly. Isn't this gorgeous? Nice sunny day. As you can see, I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I've been wearing a t-shirt since about 7 o'clock this morning, so it is going to be a lovely day. I was a bit worried it was going to rain all the time. But anyway, I'll shut up, put the drone up. Here's the old Pioneer Cemetery. Just had a bit of a walk through. There's some really old graves in here, but guys, if you do come here and look at this, please treat it with respect, because it is actually still a used cemetery. There's a lot of people I saw up the back putting flowers on modern graves, so please treat it with respect. And these are the Northam painted silos, but there's two different styles. There's the coloured bit up that end, and this, I know that's a cartoon, famous cartoon, but I don't know which one. But isn't that amazing? I'll put the drone up, give you a closer look. And we'll make the code word silo, S-I-L-O. This beautiful old building here, Morby Cottage. It was named after a town in England, but it was actually built by a guy called John Morrell, 1836, like I said. Gorgeous old building. I'll go and show you inside, and I'll show you from the back, because this is all whitewashed. You can't really see the stonework, but at the back you can. And we'll make the code word cottage. And look at this stonework. This could have been built yesterday, but it's nearly 200 years old. Amazing. Amazing. And they've done an amazing job restoring this place. And this gorgeous old building's the post office. They had post here in 1840, but this building was built in 1860. And as I explained to you in the Gin video, the postmaster was one of the more important people in town, and the post office was the centre of town. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the old train station. It was built in 1886, and it's straight across the road from the Grand where I had breakfast. Amazing breakfast. I remember in about 1982 I arrived in Byron Bay quite late at night, and I went into a cafe starving because I'd been in the bar all night, and I went into the cafe in the morning and their special was a Canadian breakfast, and I was thinking who'd put pancakes and maple syrup with bacon and eggs, but it was cheap so I ate it, and now it's my favourite breakfast, and I had probably the best pancakes, bacon and eggs I've ever had in the Grand. So if you're going to eat breakfast here, guys, come in and have a look. But for now, let's go in and have a look at the museum. And that was worth every cent of the $5 entry. And most of that $5 goes to the upkeep of this amazing building, and will make the code word train. And now I'm at the Billiards Court Drudger Centre, which celebrates the Balladong Noongar people. I've actually been in here before, it's an amazing place, but let's just go in and show you a little bit.
Hi guys, come and visit us at Billiards Court Drudger. We're very proud of our centre.
Guys, I've just been told they've also got 3 rooms here that you can hire for conferences, etc. And this really is a great setup, this building. And this little fire pit's just outside the Billiards Court Drudger Centre. You can, for a small fee, have meetings and things here. They'll supply the firewood, but this is a very important place for the local Balladong people. Look at this, look at the little mural there. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is I showed you from the back entrance apparently, because that's the way I came in, but this is the front entrance. And just outside the Billiards Court Drudger Centre is the swinging bridge. This is quite famous in Northam. And just over my left shoulder here, that's the start tower for the Avon Descent that I've spoken about in quite a few videos. So all the yachts, all the canoes and the powerboats will start here and race all the way back down to Perth. And I think I've forgotten to tell you, but we're about an hour's drive out of the city. I only stayed here last night because there was so much to see and Janet wanted me out of the house. But well worth it. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, a little fountain up there. I don't know if you can see it. Gorgeous.
Come and visit us in Northam.
Yeah. So just there's that fountain I was talking about from the swinging bridge. And if I turn around here, this is the old flour mill, and they've painted the swans on the side. This one's been here for a long time. It was one of the original big arts of WA. What an amazing little town. I've been coming through here. This is on the way to Kalgoorlie, on the way to the eastern states. So I've been coming through here my whole life, but really it was just a place for me to get drunk before I started hitchhiking further. But it's become quite a tourist attraction. Amazing, amazing little town. And look at this gorgeous old building. Now this is the Riverside Hotel. It was built in 1858. Just amazing. And they boast the best palmies you'll ever eat. But I'm still so full from breakfast, but I will go in and have a look inside. And we'll make the code word river. And yes, I have been in a t-shirt all day, but it's not swimming weather just yet. But look at this, this is the Northam Aquatic Centre. This is fairly new, it's very, very famous. Well, not famous, but really well known around WA. Look at this, in the middle of the country. Amazing. I'd put the drone up, but I do have an appointment in 20 minutes. So I'm going to head out there, show you Swan Hill Farm. So this is the main road out of Northam. Behind us here, there's a bypass that goes around Northam now if you're going to Kalgoorlie to the eastern states, so you don't see Northam at all. But back in my days, this was the main road, and up there you can't probably see it in this lens, but there's one of those green signs saying Kalgoorlie. And there used to be a pub just up here on the corner, but it burnt to the ground. That many times I got drunk in that pub, stumbled across the road and hitchhiked over east. So I forget to mention, guys, but I show you a lot of the history of Australia in these videos, but really I'm showing you a lot of my history as well. All these places I show you I've been to hundreds of times, and I'm really enjoying sharing them with you. Now we're just outside of Northam at Swan Hill Farm. Karen's invited us out here to have a look. It's a bit like Noah's Ark here apparently, I've been told. Every sort of animal under the sun. This big Clydesdale here, the sculpture, that's Henry. And at the top of the hill there, I'll show you better in a minute, that was Nellie, and she got blown over by a tornado, Willy Willy we call them here. And all these chairs, as you can see, they're all up here. They've all been painted by artists, by the local Noongar people, school children, prisoners, all sorts of people. And eventually there's going to be 600 chairs all up and down here. And when COVID's over and done with, Karen's going to organise a festival, and she's going to try and break the Guinness Book of Records for the biggest game of musical chairs ever. And there's a good chance that it'll happen. This is such a welcoming place here. Beautiful lady, Karen. But I'll go in and show you some more, and we'll make the code word Swan. Sorry guys, I know I'm a bit bright here, but I wanted you to see the shed. The spiders inside the shed. I'm outside, but look at that, isn't that amazing? This one's been commissioned for someone in Perth, but I'll go and show you a few more. Karen's got all sorts of animals all over the place. Look at this emu here. Have to be the friendliest emu I've ever met. Sitting there dancing for the camera. If you remember in the Brookton and the Mora videos, I talked about how the Clydesdale helped open up this part of the world. Well, these beautiful girls here, boys, girls I think, they're two Clydesdales. Karen's family were the first people to bring Clydesdales into this area. Amazing. Now camels opened up the centre of Australia because they're more drought resistant. But yes, no, it was the Clydesdale that opened up all this part of the area. Aren't they a beautiful animal? And sadly just there, that's all that's left of the big sculpture. Oh look, alpacas there. Look at this old bus all done up. As usual, I'll put a link in the description. If you do want to come out here and see it, contact Karen via her Facebook and she'll be more than happy to show you around. Well, that really was a fun day out, guys. I'm glad I went last night and made today a lot easier instead of having to drive up there, run around and drive back. Make sure you see the Billiards Court Drudger Centre. That was just amazing. Swan Hill Farm, the whole of Northam. Guys, if you don't know what the code words are for, I'll put a link up here explaining how you can win a Mavic Mini drone. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up and we'll see you in the next one.